can you fight right now?
I will fight you, Will.
Bro, he said, I just feel like she's boring. You know what the fuck he said he's into? He's like, I'm just trying to get pegged.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me, Will. We have to talk.
Yeah.
Because he said he would get pegged.
With my wife?
Yeah.
Bro, wrong. Bro, Will, what is your backbone?
He doesn't have one.
What is your backbone?
My L4 or my L5?
What is your backbone?
My L4
No,
L5.
you don't. He doesn't have one.
I have a lumbar vertebrae.
He's being a dick right now. He's being pretentious. Yeah, but no, so where's your actual honest to God?
Where's your spine, good sir?
I have one.
So let me ask a question. So you want a girl that controls that just controls your life? So
No.
Don't be that guy, man.
I'll leave a conversation.
I don't.
If a woman thinks she can have power, I gotta get some benefits.
There is no benefit to women getting power, bro. They become shit people in power.
It becomes mutual.
No, it does not.
It's not.
If she gets power, she's going to enforce it.
I don't believe in a
over you.
relationship being one-sided.
It's almost always one-sided.
It's almost one-sided.
Almost all.
Listen.
And they always end in divorce.
Well,
No,
We're back. Starting off. Welcome to the Piece by Piece podcast. I'm your host, William Parham, and I am here with
Mess.
and
Takai.
nice to meet you guys. So, spring break's kicking off. We're here back in our headquarters where we always record. And we kind of got into it starting off before we had this recording session. We're talking about relationships here, you know, having that intimate moments, time spent with the significant other that you want to spend a majority of your time with. Me personally, I believe relationships go half and half now with the times have changed. A man gets to have what he has to say, but a woman also gets the choice to say what she likes to say. And I think that's just the best dynamic to have a working household, especially in the times now where money is scarce. Both parents have a job, both parents work, and possibly take care of a child or when it comes down the road. And that's just how you grow and work together. You do whatever you can throughout your entire days. And at some point, maybe towards the end of the day, you come back together, have a talk about it, share each other's experiences and adventures, and then spend quality time, work on a project, do things like that.
That's great. Do you have anything to say?
So my take on this is, I get it, man. That's nice what you say on paper, but doesn't adhere to reality. So what I'm about to explain to you, bro, if you look at most relationships, anyone, bro, just look at relationships, people around here, people in your personal life, people like your friends, you'll start realizing there's no such thing as true 50-50, bro. It truly does not exist, bro. The only time you ever see stuff like that, bro, I know it sounds probably like really like subjective at this point. In my personal experience, bro, I've only really seen that in trans couples and homosexual relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when I mean homosexual relationships, I mean primarily more than lesbians.
Yeah. This video is definitely not being uploaded to YouTube. you can't upload this to YouTube. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I mean, you can, but it's like
no, it would get his channel taken. It'll get the channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the homosexuality.
Like, that's an option on YouTube. I can make it age restricted.
No,
okay,
whatever. We'll talk about this.
21 and up.
Yeah, we'll talk about this off recording. But like I was saying, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But that's mostly because typically in a lesbian relationship there is a masculine woman and a feminine woman.
A butch and what's the term?
These are terms that they use.
This is an old school generation.
That's an insult, though.
It's an insult if you're not one.
Yeah, if you're not like. Do you guys know the terms? Like, is it butch and I'm
pretty sure it's one's the princess.
Princess and a butch. Yeah, because princess is the feminine chick and or whatever.
Yeah, because one's just incredibly girly and the other one is pretty masculine.
Butcher?
No, it's just butch. That's it.
Just butch, like the name Butch.
What's a duchess?
No, dog. So I don't know what that.
Let's not get into things. We might be saying things that we don't even know about.
And we might disrespect someone really on some like bullshit, but without realizing it. Even though we're kind of attacking them. No.
Not really.
Not really yet.
Like I was saying, like you were saying, there is a typically in lesbian relationships, there are very defined gender roles, because typically there is one very masculine woman and as the male, they use the term mask, like masculine.
Yeah.
And other term is femme, as in feminine. Mm-hmm. So these work out because, for the most part, I don't know if we can talk about this.
Why not?
Not on YouTube.
Just explain your dynamic on your.
It follows the.
No. I mean how it works. I'm not sure we're allowed to talk about this on YouTube.
Are we talking about
gender?
No.
Gender rules are like.
No, how like domestic violence and stuff like that for that works.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we can talk about that.
Then we will not.
I think we're gonna have to branch off from that. At least for right now. Maybe that's a Rumble conversation.
So, Mess, as you were saying, through life experience and personal battles, yes, it's very common where it seems like most relationships are one-sided. That's why I believe most relationships aren't, the best for both people. Because sometimes it's always the highway for one person and then the other person just follows. Mm-hmm. I think people just haven't found their right partner or even come to an agreement because some people are maybe fulfilling their needs for intimacy by compromising their own morals. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Let's say like someone really craves having that attention from another person. Mm-hmm. They're willing to give up maybe their own standards as long as they're getting that attention that they want. So it's almost like it's an unfair balance within themselves that they're making. Like they're not
settling.
Yeah, settling when they know what like they really want from themselves, and I feel like that's what's wrong with. I got you. That's what they got that's wrong, which is why I think the perfect relationship in a just world is just 50-50. Yes, there's opinions that don't agree with one another, but you still can understand that you still want that person. You're both growing to understand one another better because no one's perfect for each other. I think that's where compromising comes in.
I get that part. No, because there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. I will agree with that. Right. So for anyone listening and people who are maybe on like a certain side of like what, like even if you're more like, some people call it masculine, some people be like on some more RP aware, like ways of thinking. Like, do you need to realize, bro, there is going to be a time where you can be like the most masculine person and you can still, there's still going to be pushback. It has to be like a balance. Like if you can't have a complete, like I feel like it's almost impossible to have a true feminine woman nowadays.
Well, I would say it depends typically how she was raised. Well, I would say the same thing.
That's a very true point, yeah.
The same thing applies to masculine men.
How they were raised.
How they were raised.
That's facts,
if you don't have a strong father figure, typically, I don't know if I can finish that.
No, you can say that.
Not on YouTube.
Oh,
bro.
Well, okay.
What are you about? I
feel like that's like the third time you said that.
Bro, stop manipulating over here, bro. Like
no. I'm being serious. I'm being very serious. There is something that we can't talk about right now that could go on YouTube simply because. I'll tell you guys.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, but how they're raised is very important. And so, typically you want to see, if they come from a good family, because if they don't come from a good family, typically their values aren't going to align with what your values are if you were. So let's say you have a guy who comes from a very poor family and a girl who comes from a very well-off family. So for the girl, money's not going to mean too much. She's used to spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
This guy is not used to spending a lot of money. So that is one big difference. It's just as an example, it would be a very big difference that will cause a massive divide in the relationship because she might put up with it now, he might put up with it for now, but 10 years later, no, that's not gonna slide.
I truly believe that whenever, okay, so in my experience, I have friends who are, some of them, I don't want to talk to them anymore. But I mean, how can I explain this? I met feminists who they'll talk about this particular subject and they'll be like, well, a man's just intimidated by women's success. Look, man, the thing is what they don't realize is when these women are more successful is that they're masculine. Like you know where you meet the most masculine women at, man. Like people think,
it's gonna be Wall Street.
It is business, bro. I'm telling you, people are like, the masculine women are things like physical.
The women
fitness.
who had to climb to the top.
Yes, bro. The thing is, and I understand that because they're male-dominated fields, yeah, bro. And especially if they're not like doing certain like activities to get to the top, and if they really fall for it, like, bro, they had to go through hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that means that their masculinity, bro, they're gonna be on guard all the time.
I'll put it in a simpler way. The only way you can beat a man is to be one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like
You good?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Oh, where'd you done?
Gesundheit.
Oh,
Did your Fräulein have the meter, Schmitz?
well, following up what Takai is saying is, I want to not start from the beginning, but kind of, there's a point that you made that I wanted to pick up on. The way they were raised in the household, but don't forget, like, do I have a sneeze again? Nah. External. No, like, you know when your nose tickles, anyways. Other than inside the house, there's also, like, that environment that plays a control. Because, like, for us, we've all been to public and private schools, right?
I've only been to private school.
Okay, so private school, or school in general, like, we spend more time at school, as we notice in that social standard, than we do at home with our parents, kind of, and that's where we kind of fall into that, like, system. So we're spending more time with our friends for a certain time of our lives than we are our parents.
Okay.
So based on, like, how our friends interact with that environment at school and how they were, that also plays an imprint on us.
Yeah.
Like, a prime example for me was sneakers used to be a really big thing when I was in high school. Like, if based on whatever sneakers you had, that kind of, like,
Let me get the
deplayed.
11, yo.
Yeah, that deplayed, like, you're either, like, either defied your money, your connection, your fashion sense, or just, like, your status. Like, almost like how cars work. Like, if you have a nice car, it amplifies who you are, or, like, shows, like,
Yeah, I know
you
what
make
you
X
mean,
amount of
you
money.
know.
That's the way shoes were. So, yes, like, internal, that, how do I say this? Going to school, starting off, that shows how we are raised by our parents. But the longer we stay in school, I think the more influence we're becoming by those around us. Because we're all just a product of our families going into school. But the more time we spend around each other, we're applying that with other people. And it's intermingling. And some of us will flow with the majority of what others are doing. And some of us will stand out with our own points and reasons. Nevertheless, following up with relationships, I think that's where something where... I learned this in my class, by the way. I pulled on my notes.
I can tell.
And psychomotivation, thank you.
I can tell.
There's internal motivation and external motivation. So, like, when people are following, like, trends, that's, like, external because, like, you're going with what everyone wants.
That's
And,
macro
like,
system, you know that?
I didn't, but thank you. So, either following a trend of what everyone wants, so, like, in terms of relationship, I need to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend because that means I'm not a loner or anything. And then other people who are like, yeah, I can hold it down on my own. Like, I'm working on what I want to work on. Like, I'm okay being single right now and, like, mingling around. So it plays out differently.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So you need to realize, okay, yes, we do spend a lot of time with, like, our peers when we're in college and stuff and just school. But at the same time, you don't realize, like, when we're around our peers, we're actually picking up shitty habits and good habits from other people. But let me tell you something. Your parents are supposed to be like, when you get home, stop that. Like, say, for example, if you're picking up on, like, cursing at a young age, we all know that, like, almost everyone ends up cursing. Okay, no, same. But you know what? You know the role of your parents are supposed to be like, yo, don't curse, like, you're smacking your lips. Yeah, that's the thing. But, like, think about it. All right, I met people that are, like, really religious and stuff like that.
Rebel.
They used to curse a lot, right? But around the parents to be like angels. But you know why? Because they knew better, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone likes that. Well,
I was just saying, it's because, people only act as if they're watched when they are. So,
Egocentrism.
yeah, essentially, they're only doing it because, they don't want to be beat. They don't want to be smacked.
no, it hurt.
Exactly. So, really, they're doing it because they don't really have a choice. And so, I personally don't care about any of that.
What the fuck, yo? Vulcan over here.
Because I don't do it because of, my mother is going to smack me or something. I do it out of respect and honor.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say getting beat is a form of positive punishment.
Explain, because
positive punishment is when you're adding an getting beat, like beating your kids for doing something you don't like, is positive punishment because you're adding an aversive stimuli to increase the behavior response. So, like, if cursing is the response that you don't want anymore, you smack your kid, like, don't do that. Wham! Yeah, wham. Automatopoeia.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like that.
So that was from my Psych 210 class.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Abnormal?
No, Psych 210 is psychology of learning. Nah, bro, I don't take no sensu beans. I take the real years.
Sensu beans.
So, like I was saying, it's a positive punishment. But in terms of relationships, when you're following what your parents want to do, I feel like we're all creatures of habits. Like, we all will rebel and, like, think about it in our own ways. We'll make a reason to justify.
edit that out.
We'll make a reason to justify our actions.
For coughing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll make a reason to justify our actions. Like, oh, my mom's not around. I can say like I can say like the S word or some shit like that. Well, I just said I can say shit. Yeah, I can like curse it my ass off.
Yo, bro, my man
Parents
really
aren't
is his own like, walking example. You're wild.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
What do you mean that's sad? I'm not gonna walk up to my like, hey, what up, man? Like, no. Like, you have respect.
You're censoring yourself right now.
Because I see it's my mom. I'm not gonna like curse and use my slurs. With
Is your mother here?
No, but
She's
it's still
gonna
my
see
mom.
this video where you're like, shit, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna call my mom regardless.
Yeah.
we see certain people at a status where we have respect for them, where we're not gonna like disrespect them in that point or regard.
Bro.
But when we're around our friends, we're all like on an equal standard or level. So that's why we feel more comfortable.
Equal.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
From a social standard.
It's a joke, bro.
From
Like,
a social standard.
Yeah, like I don't.
It's a joke, bro. Relax.
Nah,
Come on.
some people be taking that shit seriously.
I mean,
like in
we-
high school, oh, I'm the jock. I'm better than all you.
I've never.
Meanwhile, there's the
bro,
next Steve Jobs.
You must have gone to like a weird ass school, bro. Cause no, when I used to play sports, bro, ain't no one said, yo, bro, what you play? Yo, I play baseball. Oh, I play ball. That's it. I've never heard of jock, bro.
I came from the school. I'm a point guard. I got shoe game.
You had it easy. You were playing on easy difficulty. Trust me.
Didn't you go to boys Latin?
Yeah, and I didn't have friends. I didn't have friends until I was in high
So,
school.
what the fuck is
Bro,
boys Latin, G?
It's a prep school. I went to Glen Elg for
Wait, that's
all
at Bryn Mawr,
elementary
right?
school.
It's near Bryn Mawr.
That's at Bryn Mawr. Wait.
Garrison Forest is its sister school.
Is that near Hamden?
No,
Like,
no.
okay. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
But I'd say it's on you played on easy difficulty.
You're wild.
What do you mean I'm wild?
You know I'm a friendly person, so I make like friends wherever I go. But I was definitely teased from like
I can
middle
see
school.
Oh, you were teased.
I was thrown in trash cans like my freshman year.
And I was crippled.
Wait, like
All right,
that.
you were crippled.
That ass?
I'm built different. I had maybe my body. I don't know. Maybe my body was stronger. I don't know.
Wait, bro. You
Those
really
are
got
fighting
thrown-
words,
you really got
bro.
thrown in the trash
Dude,
can
I was
back
getting.
there?
How did you get thrown in the trash can at 6'3"?
What the fuck?
Listen, freshman year, I kid you not, like the upperclassmen were harassing the freshmen because like basketball
Thrown in the
initiation,
fucking trash
like
can.
varsity's gonna clown JV. Literally, I didn't know, so I was the last person in the locker room, and so when I step in, all the varsity players look at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And they run, close the door, grab me, put me in head first, take a picture, put it on Instagram. I'm like, damn. And then another
I'm
time,
gonna try to laugh, bro. Can I ask a
I kid you not, I
question?
almost got raped.
Bro.
Wait, yo, what the?
Whoa.
What are you,
whoa.
bro? What
Bro,
are you,
this is
bro,
not.
all right.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm not gonna get specific.
No, you got
but like
no. The term is you almost got
harassed,
no like
abused,
no.
violated?
You can say time. What's the R word? Like instead of
Restricted?
like you know.
repressed.
Yeah, well, what is that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a word. There's a word like that
It's essay.
in the podcast community that they use instead of the word like the R word.
I got rapped.
No, it's an actual word that they use. So like, it's well, fuck, man. What is it?
It doesn't.
What was mine? All right, for now I'm gonna say.
But like I was gonna say, I actually was almost trash can, but I
got
was a
trash can.
different type of a person. You have to be when you have no friends.
No, I got. No, listen, yo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. In 7th grade, I actually got put in the trash can, dude.
Oh yeah, we're trash can boys.
No, you two are. I'm built different.
No,
all
you
right.
got crippled.
All right,
What do
bro,
you mean
chill
you built
out.
different?
Yeah,
What the
and I did that while I was
You were
crippled.
built
Bro,
different.
Yes, I did that while I scared off seniors on the varsity football team from trash canning me.
Okay.
They broke you down like
Yo,
a Lego
all they gotta
Death
do is
Star.
hold your arm.
Bro.
Yo, Takai, all they gotta do is hold your arm. It's over.
Wow. Yeah, guess what? They tried doing that.
What happened?
I started growling.
They used to start crying. I'm like, hell yeah.
No, I started growling. I just started speaking like it was a demon. They let me go
Oh,
immediately.
that was so funny.
It's just that one anime kid that used to like hit that stance.
Ooh.
But
Yo, wait, ain't you one of them though?
I like
he
it.
is.
I don't
He
hit the
still is.
stances.
No, he
Yes, I
still
support.
is.
I like anime.
No, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't look at anime the same after a certain lifestyle change.
But going to relationships again, back from regardless of our endeavors and
You
what
just
we've
got
been
trash
through.
can
I'm
boys.
sorry.
Yeah, trash.
All right,
You two
my
are trash
bad.
can boys.
Whatever. I apologize for that.
But that builds character, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Just saying from that perspective in terms of how relationships are going, it, like you said, builds character, makes you who you are.
Bro.
But like I said, I used to get teased a lot in school. Like people would say like, "Oh, I'm gay," because I wouldn't, flirt with women like everyone else does, or just like, go to parties or things after school. So what I'm saying is, from a relationship standpoint, we all have our differences. We're all being affected by not only our internal environments and external environments, meaning home versus school. It's a constant flip-flop. Like, you're going back and forth between modes, and you're changing between all of this. So going to what I'm saying, between a man and a woman, the dynamic works quite similarly. Like, it's a third. Think of 3 circles. One circle is how you act around your parents. One circle is how you act around your friends. And another circle is how you act around your significant other.
Okay, yeah.
Before you get to that third circle of your significant other, you're first working on that intermingling circle between your family and friends. That's like exchanging your dynamic, evolving who you are, kind of understanding your social cues of what to read the room and how not to, which is why, like, for instance, I won't curse when my mother's around, or like associate my mom with cursing.
Yeah.
But if I'm with my friends, I'm gonna like I'm gonna run my fucking mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be that dude. But when you come to meeting someone else, it's that part where he or she is your friend, but you still have some respect for them. You have some respect for them, which is on a higher intimate level. Yeah. But at the same time, you're still comfortable around them, where you can like curse around them as if they're your friend, but still have respect for them. No,
I get what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, because the thing, like, we all here have respect for each other, but we're kind of like, all right, we know when we're like, are we crossing the line? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go back. You were invited to parties?
Yeah.
I could see that though.
I was on the football team. I was not invited to shit.
Dude, I was a captain of my basketball and lacrosse team.
Yeah, bro.
I played LB.
I don't know what the
left fucking bench, bro.
Oh, I was left back. I'm like, what?
No,
Wait, you play what?
I play football. LB.
I play football.
What the fuck is that?
Left bench. But it's usually linebacker.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought, linebacker.
Yeah, when we were practice, I would play linebacker.
My mom didn't let me play football. She's like, if you play, I'm not helping you pay for college.
That's so fucked up, man.
She didn't want me to get hurt.
Yeah, okay.
But she could let me play lacrosse.
Lacrosse is far worse.
Yeah, lacrosse, you get
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, like, people get the shit cracked right here. Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, all right, so I can play with these flying balls.
Hey, yo.
I can't be.
Don't press balls, press play.
Bro, straight violation, dog. Don't do that around here, bro.
I'm just saying. It was weird.
All right, trash can boy.
All right, I guess that's my name for today.
Nah, man.
So,
we trash can.
Talking more about relationships. How do you guys feel about setting boundaries with your significant other? Like, I know for me personally, there's a strike system.
Yeah, this video is definitely
this video's gonna be, like, it's like, but I'm about to let you have it in this topic.
I'm definitely like a strike system type of person. Like, I will let you know what makes me uncomfortable, what makes me comfortable, and, maybe don't cross these lines. I'm still growing as a person. Like, maybe I'll get over it. And when I say maybe, like, I have a phobia of eating raw fruit. So if, like, you're teasing that thing, like, in my face and, like, biting fruits and stuff, I'll try to desensitize myself to it. But it disturbs me on like a really weird level.
Hold up.
I know that sounds weird.
Hold up.
But just to kind
you just said.
Still had to kind of talk in this one, because I might just have to opt out this one, because my boundaries are kind of haram.
What's that?
Raw fruit.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten an apple?
No.
An orange?
No.
Wait, what the? You never ate apple or orange?
Apple juice.
This podcast.
Drinking apple juice, yeah.
That's a raw apple.
Right, but it's in a different form.
So why are you afraid of fruit?
So when I was a kid or like a baby, I used to really love fruit according to my father. But my mom decided to experiment one day and blend it all up. And he said, my dad he saw me drink it, and I made this face where like I was like disgusted, I was throwing up. And he was like, yeah, ever since then, like you would just never touch fruit. Like you were disgusted by it. And that's where it kind of stuck with me for so long. But I've been like breaking that because I've been freezing fruits and like eating them in my oatmeal. So I'm slowly breaking out of that.
Bro.
I like raspberries.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what to say after that.
Do you like raisins?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm slowly like breaking.
Bro.
Down. I'm gonna get over my phobia.
Dude, I'm gonna force feed you some oranges one day.
Wait.
That's that. I don't need. I'm a big boy. I don't need to be forced.
I'm gonna let you know that's strike one, G. That was a heavy strike. I thought he was sus. That's a strike one, bro.
He's also.
That means you're holding a grown ass man, bro, and put an apple in his mouth. But
back in like
you can put these fruits in his mouth.
Back in like Roman times where they had the dude sit in the chair
weren't allowed
and they were free. Oh yeah. Well, the pictures. You know the pictures where like the dude's sitting and like someone's
Africanus.
You know the picture where someone's feeding him grapes and like he's chilling?
Wait, what'd you say?
Like when someone's relaxing and they're feeding him like grapes or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the Kai, but he's like spiking it.
No, but
No,
you're
bro.
stuck.
Like a football
you're-
spike, like a Gronk spike.
No, you're just forced to sit in the chair. Like you're bound to the chair, and I'm force feeding you grapes.
Oh hell no, bro. That's
Moving on. All right, outside of boundaries.
yeah. So, all right. So my boundaries. Yeah, I'm a little bit less tolerant. Like to be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm less tolerant. So, my thing is, I know where you're coming from because at one point I used to truly believe that relationships were 50-50, but then I noticed that my mom has always said the saying. She said, but she would say it in Spanish. But let me see if I can use like a.
Just say it in Spanish.
I'm just gonna say, was it you give them an arm, they take the elbow. Like say for example,
Wait, there's a.
it's a proverb, but like, all right. Say for example, I'm gonna explain
Like-
to you when it comes to boundaries.
I was about to say they only take
So say for example, right? So say for example, like, and I do not mean to sound like I'm like holding my girl down or anything. Like I'm physically like nah. But I've noticed that when you let like your significant other like party and shit, bro, you're opening a gateway to something terrible. Because I promise you, like no,
No. I know exactly. It's like it's a gateway. It is a gateway drug, essentially.
You can say that.
It's yeah, for attention.
Yes.
Because there's one thing that some people absolutely there are a few things that people can get addicted to. You know, like therapy, clout,
clout
attention.
is a drug.
Attention is probably the most addictive drug for some people.
It is a form of currency.
Yeah,
yeah.
and for a lot of women, attention is the ultimate form of money. Think about it.
Yeah.
You gotta have $1 million or 1 million followers. Give me 1 million followers.
Yeah. And so-
100%.
Yeah.
Wild.
And so you know, why do you think these girls put on a ton of makeup, wear high heels, skimpy dresses, and it's freezing outside?
Cause it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun to curve guys all night.
Right.
Why are they doing it?
It's a fun activity.
To get attention.
It's also free.
No, do you not hear what
No, I
he's
hear what you're
saying?
saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's to
It's to
boost
get people to
The
look
boost
at
ego,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's like it's boosting your attraction.
No,
No,
it's not.
no,
That's not what it
no.
does.
No.
When I say attraction, I mean boosting like the attention you will get.
That's not
like,
attraction though.
no, attraction meaning like the likelihood of someone's gonna approach you and try and hit on you just so you can curve them.
No, what it does is increases the likelihood that you will encounter someone. That's why they dress.
It's the same thing.
No, you're saying
Someone's gonna come to you and try to talk to you.
I'm going to
an
be honest
encounter.
with you. If a girl was a 4, she went to a college campus, some guy would approach her.
100%. I've seen that. Bro.
We're gonna get into that next. I want to know what's your scaling? What's your power scaling?
Power scale.
Power scale, what do you-
Power scale.
Like, what's a 4 to you?
Dude,
what makes a 4?
Oh my God.
We'll get into
You
that
really want
next.
to break, bro? This
Dude,
is definitely
this
not going on
is
YouTube.
definitely not going on YouTube.
Bro, because do you realize the things we're breaking right here, bro? Like the three of us,
breaking?
like this is the most chaotic like podcast like in Berlin.
Hey,
don't think we're
this is
breaking
good. This is a good podcast, especially
we're being
for
honest.
No,
Honestly,
but the thing
problem.
is, so back to the boundaries thing, right? So I get where you're coming from. You want to be fair. You want to be like, okay, babe, you know what? Go ahead, have fun. But you don't realize what. No. But you don't understand what's really happening, bro.
That's why we're not setting boundaries right there.
No, but-
saying go have fun could be anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
You just.
I get
no.
specific when I
Let me
set
ask you a question.
boundaries.
Why did you say that? Did subconsciously did something?
Because in myself, I know if my significant other were gonna tell me to go have fun, I might get into something where she'd be like, yeah, I don't approve of that. Why did you do that?
Because you know how we are, bro.
Because I'd say, no, I'll give you an example. Will, go have fun tonight with your guys. Okay, bet. Go skydiving with like some chicks or something.
Bro, what the fuck, babe?
That's what we're getting into. The thing is that you may trust your girl, does not mean you trust the guys that she's going to be drunk
Yes,
with.
bro. Yo, dude, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro, and I'm pretty sure this might piss off and might expose some dudes out there, bro. But honestly, bro, we as like the male gender, bro, we are honestly scavengers out here. Like, scavengers.
Imagine
like,
competing.
Bro, think about the parties, bro. Think about the parties you've gone to. Why the fuck are they always like fucking like 10 women and like 30 dudes? Think about it.
It's
It's
for
a-
attention.
Scavenging.
10 women and 30 dudes. It's 3-to-1 ratio.
Bro, regardless, there's a massive.
Why are you trying to analyze this, bro?
No, because it's making good sense. Because I don't really think about it.
No,
like
bro,
this.
yo, let me ask you a question. In any relationship you've been,
Yeah.
imagine if you told your girl, babe, you know what, go have fun. Oh, you want to go dance with your girls. Yo, I get it. I would say letting your girl go out, bro, like I would say, okay, let me rephrase that before the term letting your girl go out.
Yeah.
I would say.
It makes it sound like you put her in a
it
cage.
makes it sound like I'm like, yeah, I'm putting her in a cage. But if you, how can I say, if you continue to, I guess if you continue to be okay with your girl constantly going out,
Walking all over you.
she's gonna walk over you because she's gonna be like, you know what, man, fuck you, Will. I'm gonna go out with my girls.
All right.
And you know what's
She
happening?
ain't gonna say all that.
No, she's gonna say that to her girl.
She said her girls.
Because I'm
Bro,
comfortable with it. Listen,
Okay.
if my girl wants to go out and have fun, go have fun. But just know I'm gonna go
Will,
out and
let me
have
tell
fun
you
too.
something.
Hey, let me say something really quick. Will, you said that you're okay with cuckoldry.
No, I did not. No, I did not say that. I'm not gonna watch someone get fucked.
Hold on, bro. That's.
I'm not gonna watch someone have sex.
I don't think call it.
That's definitely not what
Nah,
I was
yeah,
getting
hell
at.
bro.
No.
Hold up.
No.
Will, but I'm gonna explain to you. If you are continue to be okay with your girl constantly going out, you're actually what you're doing, bro, is you're pretty much letting her like, in her head she's gonna be like, you know what, man, I'm okay. We're getting the attention. All these guys aren't my man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is because guys are honestly already gonna give her attention. But here's the thing, bro. Listen, let's say for example you and your girl are fighting, right?
Yeah.
She's like, she was already planning to go out, or you know what? She's like, yo, fuck it, yo, like, she hits up her girls, she hits up her girls, they decide to go out. Bro, it takes that miserable ass single friend to be like, say for example, she finds a guy that's attractive, right? Bro, she blows him in the fucking bathroom stall, bro. You would never find out because with girl code. I ain't telling you.
So wait.
I'll say this. Would you be comfortable with, let's say you have a girlfriend and she's constantly looking at me. Would you be comfortable with her being alone with me?
Is she's constantly looking at you?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Like kind of like, say for example.
She's just like,
Yeah.
Say for example, like,
Yeah.
pause. I was, what?
That's
like that.
Yeah.
Like say for example, like say
Keep
for example, pause, hypothetical situation. I'm your girl, right? And pause. That's what I'm saying. Pause.
let's go.
Whoa, hold on. So say for example, right, and like, what the fuck?
Keep going.
And Bukaki.
All right.
Let's go.
So you're saying hypothetically, you're my woman.
like hypothetically, right? And like yo, that's that's your best man, and like you notice that I keep looking at him like some type of way. You know, you're like not like in a negative way, but kind of almost like a flirty vibe. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of like
It's like, oh damn, he look good kind of way.
like start getting him slight compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
kind of like damn, whatever, and
Like, ooh, you look strong.
like would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I'm not insecure. So wait, let me finish talking. Going back to having the girl go out. The only time
Talk about what we just talked about.
I will. I'm gonna wrap it back to that. The only time I'd get uncomfortable or upset, because I will admit there will be a time I'll get upset if my girl's going constantly out, is if that she's more open to going out than she is spending time with me.
Which will happen eventually if you
Right. So if that does happen, that will bother me. But as you were saying, hypothetically speaking, if you were my woman and you were giving to Kai like flirty looks and flirty vibes, I'm not just gonna judge it off of that. I'm still gonna be okay with however you feel, however you look at someone, because I'm not like, how do I say this? I'm confident with who I am, but I know I don't have every feature that makes me attractive to like every woman, or if not my woman. Like there's gonna be some dude who has bigger arms or some dude who like looks physically more appealing. But at the end of the day, I'm the best version of me, and you can't stop that. So if you look at someone a type of way, that's fine. I know there's women that catch my eyes that, perhaps I give flirty or attractive looks to. What's wrong if you do it? Because I'm most likely to do it just as much. Right, I know.
If I'm I would be in a relationship with you. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Like as a woman, like that's not normal, bro.
Are you still my girl at the end of the day? Are you still my girl at the end of the day?
Not really, because I'm for the streets of this.
Well,
point.
no, not really.
Hey,
Okay,
wait. Okay, so the first thing I need to tell you this is, it's not about confidence.
It's respect.
Not even about that. It's about protecting what is yours. Right? No. Not in this. Not in that sense. In the sense of, she is your girl. in the sense that you are her man. So it's the same way as if, how would your girl react if a ton of girls started pressing up against you?
It's happened. She's gotten jealous.
Well, not just jealous, but she's actively trying to protect what is rightfully hers from other people trying to take it from her.
That's out of jealousy and insecurity.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, all these people want him, but he's mine.
Yeah, but that's not about that.
It's
Well, you don't.
To a degree, it's jealousy.
No, it doesn't even have to be about jealousy. It's entirely about. Let's think of it this way. Let's say someone's trying to break into your house.
Yeah.
But you know they can't get into your house. Are you gonna let them try to smash in your windows?
No.
Same thing.
There's laws. Yeah.
Exact same. What are you going to do if this person's trying to smash in your?
Wait. Like, if a guy's literally trying to take my girl, like take her arms and everything. Yeah, I'm like, dude, back up. She clearly doesn't want to go with you. Like,
what if she's kind of fine with that? What about with the attention that?
She's not my girl then. Like, it's okay.
That's exactly what we're talking about. You're not jealous about it.
I'm not gonna over stress about it either. I'm very go with the flow. If you feel like this dude is yours,
he doesn't understand.
I'm not gonna throw a temper tantrum. You're like, oh no, you're supposed to be with me.
You're not throwing temper tantrums.
I'm not gonna get mad about it either. I'm like, if that's how you feel,
he doesn't get it.
No, I do. I'm just accepted
really
it that like, oh, if that's how it is, I guess I just wasn't the right fit for you. On to the next one.
So what you just said, that is the proper way to take the approach. But also you need to realize that don't let people fucking walk over you, bro. Like the thing is,
no one does go walk over me.
Not you, but like say for example in a relationship, I can tell that you maybe want to be careful because it seems like you're really easily to walk on from a relationship perspective.
He's really easily. You're really easily manipulated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say manipulate, but I'm very go with the flow. Like nothing,
Yeah, that's
not much
easily to manipulate.
No, I'm not a yes man to everything.
That doesn't. You
That's
don't.
he's manipulate that. I'm gonna go with whatever that person's going with because they're gonna fool me.
No.
What's the definition of manipulation?
We don't have to. I can give you an example.
Well, give me the definition.
Easily swayed.
All right, then, easily swayed.
No, you don't even have to be easily swayed.
I'm falling to their opinion, correct?
Falling to their trap.
Their trap, meaning their ways, their perspective, their opinion.
Right,
It doesn't even have to be their opinion.
Well,
you can be
the way
manipulated
they
without even knowing it.
It's to the other party's favor. Is
Yes,
what I'm saying.
and
Yes.
and if you're
I'm
go
saying
with
I
the
can
flow,
I can hold my ground on certain issues, but if it's not going to trouble me at the end of the day, I'm not gonna. It's really not going to bother me.
the thing is, you don't know you're being manipulated when you are.
I always do though. I always think to myself, all right, how is this going to play out? Is this really going to affect my day and my mood and how I'm feeling?
Can I ask you a question?
What's good?
If your girlfriend one day comes home and she's like, "Hey babe, I'm about to go hang out with so and so, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, who's that? And he says like, it's one of my close friends, and it's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel? Like,
I'm like, okay, is this guy single? Like,
what?
give me some more details about him.
Why you gotta be single?
You don't.
Because we just broke it down clearly. All guys are scavengers.
But my question. Okay, all right. So then,
Yeah,
right.
like to an extent, I'm gonna ask like, okay,
but wouldn't that make you insecure if you ask him that he's
That wouldn't make me insecure.
You got him in a trap.
No.
You just were manipulated.
No, I wasn't.
He just manipulated you.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh.
He made you say
I wouldn't
what
be insecure.
he wanted you to say.
Okay, so just because she says that's my guy best friend, I'm gonna go hang out with him.
Dude, the Nile is a river in Egypt, bro.
I'm not saying I have a problem with that, but I have the right to ask my questions.
No, you have absolutely right.
My first question was, is he single? Because I want to know that. Why does he know you're in a relationship with me?
Okay,
that's what I would get to.
Very valid question. That's very valid because sometimes some women really
Yeah,
won't tell.
it's like if he knows you're in a relationship with me, like go for it. You know he's not taking. If you overstep some boundaries, anything that I don't know to my knowledge, I'm just ignorant
Bro,
to.
most dudes right now, because a lot of
So
dudes
whatever's happening behind closed doors is just a false assumption I'm making in my mind. So unless I'm seeing it or I get that communication from my woman who is going to communicate to me what happens, whatever happens that I'm not around fucking happens.
Okay. I'm going to say something that like I've noticed that most dudes really aren't friends with women just to be friends, okay? So your girlfriend, the guy that she's friends with, right? Your girlfriend may view it as like, oh, he's just a friend, whatever, maybe he's paying for like movie tickets, like drinks, that's pushing it heavy, at least in my end.
Drinks is a red flag.
Yeah, okay, thank you. That we mean you. Then there's common ground between all three of us right now. So, but my things, or wherever they're going, right? So, but here's the thing, right? Most dudes, bro, we may have some exceptions, But most dudes, bro, are trying to sleep with their female friends, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it is just like a thing.
I've seen that.
You may not be that kind of guy, bro.
I'm not.
You know, because you might be a genuine dude, but bro, I'm telling you, it's a scavenger world out here.
That's one of the things that built me
so
mentally.
you have to be careful.
My sophomore year it happened to me, so that's why I'm like, I'm very
okay. Well, no,
laid back with it now.
the same thing. I told you what happened. That same thing happened to me
like
too.
that.
So I kind of like took like, damn, that shit really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't expect it. But
So you learn from it.
yeah. So, but that doesn't mean like I'm like traumatized. I mean, like I'm like traumatized. I'm like I don't trust her like with like any guy. But I realized
I got trauma.
Hey, that T word's crazy though. I've learned you got to use it like sensitively.
Some people just
I haven't said that word once.
I know. I just heard you say it for the first time. That's why I was like, whoa.
Some people like to drop that word every 2 seconds, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I mean, so my thing is most dudes are trying to sleep with their female friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the woman might be friends with a guy because for one, man, nice car, might be a plug or something of some sort, like food, recreational activities we could say. And what you don't realize, bro, is that like she might be like your girlfriend might be like a good person, but the guy she's with, bro, is really probably like, yo, your man's. Let me see a picture. Damn, girl, she look like a goofball.
Yeah, he ain't shit. How many bands he spent on you? That's gonna be one of the first things he said.
Well, if it comes down to money and the girl's really like gonna judge me based off of that, then kick rocks. Like I don't want a girl that's just gonna judge me strictly from money.
Most of them do.
Not strictly from money.
No, but in a long-term relationship.
Oh yeah, long-term. Yeah, because like provisions, living situations.
Because I get where you're coming from. Because from a short-term relationship, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Like I've seen chicks fuck broke ass dudes, bro. In the hood, bro. I literally seen like women that literally go to college, bro, and literally have like a boyfriend that's like out here, like doing his thing, and it's like, boom, the relationship won't last long though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Literally happened to me. That's how my ex cheated on me.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying at the end of the day, the relationship is an agreement between two parties. And for me, seeing it as a perfect relationship is that you both have a fine boundaries of agreements that you're both okay with and not okay with. Yeah. And you won't violate that because of the sake of the other person, and then vice versa. So you know what makes someone uncomfortable, you know what makes someone comfortable. There are moments, though, I will speak from experience here, where both parties will test one another to see like what they can get away with or what like really pushes that boundary.
That's manipulation.
It's manipulation, but it's also like to see like for loyalty example.
I think really what you want to say is congruency test.
Yeah, it's always
dangerous.
Well, a relationship, we're going back to this. A relationship is almost never 50-50. Even if it is 50-50, someone always is leading.
50-50. You gotta say 50-50.
50-50.
There's no such thing as true 50-50.
Yeah, because
we're not counting resources. And
it doesn't matter. So someone's always leading it.
Yeah,
because I hate to say this. The only reason that I believe like majority of men lead relationships is because they're the one who have pursued the woman and asked her to be the girlfriend.
It doesn't even have to be that. I'll say right now. Who did you say is leading this podcast, this episode right now?
Me.
I don't know, man.
You can say that, but I brought up relationships. I started the introduction. I definitely said before we started. Yeah, I guess the topic's about relationships. This kind of shifting from like a lot. Like every time when someone talks, like how can I explain this? I don't know because like the way you're going about it, it's like I get where you're coming from and you make some good points, but I don't know who's leading the podcast to be honest because like sometimes like we honestly everyone here is like clashing. like
hey, that's a good podcast.
Like me, him, kind of like we make sense, but there's some shit that I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, bro, chill out.
that makes it even better because then we're all on equal standards.
No,
like we're all on an equal form.
Bro,
we all have our own say. We silence when we're talking. We're all like going back and forth.
Well, yeah, because we don't want an echo chamber.
Right. So it's a good agreement between us. Like we understand that mutual connection. Yeah. It's not like one person's leading because clearly you made it clear we don't know who's leading this podcast.
Yeah,
so we're
but
all
certainly
on equal ground.
someone. That's the point. The point I was going for is someone's leading the podcast.
Or it could be a standard ground where we all don't know who's in charge, but we take turns.
We're all competing for that one spot.
Right.
That's how
relationships work.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
So it's a constant competition.
Yeah, it's a constant power struggle.
You might never get that number one spot, but you're just constantly going back and forth.
The thing is,
I know what you mean. So he means that there is a hierarchy in any social group, and there is some truth to that. Like think about it. I know, and I hate using the term alpha and beta. I truly hate that fucking term because most of the people that call those terms, bro, is like no, like bro, like literally, could you imagine if I walked in the room, bro, and I said I'm alpha, dog, I am 5'2". What the fuck?
What does stature have to do with anything about that?
Everything.
No,
To a
it
woman,
doesn't.
it means everything.
Yeah.
All right, to women, but like
But no,
a leader does not based on
I
type.
get what you know. No, Bill. I mean, Bill. God damn, Will.
Bill Nye.
I mean,
This side.
No.
I mean, technically,
My
his
good
name
man's
is
name,
Bill.
Bill, but Willard.
My dad's
Willard.
Willard.
No, but the thing is, so anyway, I know what you mean the statue, but the thing is, bro, you're more taking more. Both of you guys are taking more seriously than I will ever be, because well, honestly, stature it is, and humans were visual creatures. You
Is
know
that
what
how
I'm
you
saying?
feel though?
What?
This is what it,
That's
this
how
is
you
how
feel.
it works.
That's not how it
No,
works.
no.
You don't have to say that
Well,
because you're 6'3".
Yeah, well, the thing
Yeah.
is,
There was a time in my life where I was short. Okay.
yeah, what?
When everyone else was shorter
Yeah,
than you.
when you were
No,
like 11.
I used to be like one of the shortest people in
When?
middle school.
6th grade?
Yeah, middle school.
Sixth
No,
grade.
but let me explain to you. But Will,
Fucking cares.
you ever heard privilege?
Exactly.
You ever heard privilege is blind to those that have it or whatever? Is that the
Yeah,
term?
that's a thing.
But the thing
Privilege
is,
is blind to power.
yeah. So there you go. So what I'm saying, bro, is you're 6'3". Your ideal height, my friend.
But I was 5'2" at one point.
Yeah.
You were a
but
child.
It didn't matter.
I didn't forget where I came from. Is what I'm trying to say.
Your point is mute because you were short when it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I understand what it's like to be short. That's why I'm not
Hold
an
on.
asshole.
First of all, I'm not.
No, you don't know what it's like to be short.
I did.
No, when it comes to women, no, you don't.
Yes, I did.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Stop. I have a big dick. What do you mean? It's short.
No, Will. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, by the way, I'm not making an excuse for me being short. It's gonna stop me or whatever. But yo, I do have to be realistic.
No,
out here.
women see that, and that's the first thing that
Bro,
matters to a
100%.
woman.
But you're that dude though. You know your voice speaks louder than your height.
It doesn't matter. A woman's not even